Welcome back. uMama Mother's Day concert is a tribute to the legendary Miriam Makeba and the power of African women voices in driving social justice. The NIROX Amphitheatre stage will tomorrow showcase performances from formidable female artists paying homage to Mama Africa. For more on the concert, media entrepreneur Olwethu Leshabane joins us now. Olwethu, thank you so much for joining us this evening. Now, you have been running the Art of Women platform, where you have conversations with different women from across the spectrum about issues that are affecting modern women and moms. What would you best describe a superwoman as?
I think we're trying to dismantle the idea of the superwoman syndrome and create the idea of a superwoman being a woman living her own truth and a woman living in her own vulnerability. And really, that's just what a superwoman is. It's us as women who are living our truth and living our vulnerability. Women are not a monolith. We are just here to really try and live out the best of our ability and to do it in a way that we see fit. You know, we're not a monolith. That's just the idea of what a superwoman is.
So how would you then implore more women to lend their voices, especially in ensuring that social justice is a conversation amongst women and that women are able to speak of the social ills that do exist in this day and age?
We all have a story. Every single one of us as women have a story of how we are living in this world, how we came into existence, and how we're navigating our daily lives. And I think the more we tell our stories, the more we also speak our truths, whether it's within our social settings, whether it's in the way that we parent, whether it's in the way that we navigate our lives, whether it's in our workplaces. I always say, even in the way that we navigate our workspaces, we open up room for the next generation or the next woman to be able to move and navigate their way within the spaces that we move in and being able to tell our stories. That is just generally how we are able to really be the best, to be the best woman that we are, is to learn from the previous generation and to learn from who came before us.
Most certainly. And tomorrow we are celebrating those women. It's Mother's Day, and there'll be a concert at the NIROX Amphitheatre in Krugersdorp. Talk to us about the uMama concert. What was the thinking behind it?
So uMama concert was a concept that we came up with because I think besides just wanting to have a concert to celebrate mothers, I wanted to dig deeper and to find depth in it and to go, who can we celebrate? Who can we tap into history and go, let's look up to this woman and celebrate her and celebrate the legacy that she is. And we said, let's celebrate Mama Miriam Makeba, because not only was she a woman who, even in exile, she did not forget what her roots were. Even in exile, she did not forget what her politics are. And, you know, as a woman, and not just a woman, but a black woman living in exile, she did not forget that her story and her politics do still exist where she comes from and where she is. And that's when we came up with the concept of saying, let's celebrate Mama Miriam Makeba in the way that we set up our lineup, and we set up the women that we invite as artists to the uMama concert for Mother's Day, to be able to celebrate the mothers that we have that are coming to the concert and be able to celebrate the day that is Mother's Day.
And speaking of that lineup, I mean, it's a stellar lineup. You've got Ostebza, you've got Zolani Mahola, as well as Buhle Bendao, Zoe Madicha. What did it take in order for you to curate this lineup and all the other things that people will experience tomorrow?
Not a lot. I mean, if you look at the lineup itself, Zoe Madicha, Ostebza, Buhle Bendalo, Zolani Mahola, you are thinking of women that are the present. They are literally living legends that are creating a story and facing into the future of what womanhood looks like in South Africa, and jazz music and soul music and celebration. So it's all about joy, happiness, looking to the future, celebrating ourselves as women. We also have Jude Harpster. There's so many amazing artists we have on the lineup. And so there wasn't a lot that went into it besides the idea that let's also look to the past and look at Mama Miriam Makeba and say, let's incorporate her story and the music into how you set up your sets when you come on stage. Let's celebrate that. Let's look into that. Let's tap into Mama Africa and celebrate us as women. And the thought is, I just want ease for mothers and enjoyment as we're having this concert for Mother's Day tomorrow. Let's just be easy. Let's have fun. Let's celebrate. Let's enjoy. Let's look back into the past, but let's look forward into the future. And let's have a glimpse into what the future of soul and jazz looks like in this country.
And this also promises to be quite the culinary experience.
Absolutely. I think the food at NIROX is absolutely superb. The vendors that come out make the most amazing food. The restaurant at NIROX never disappoints. It's always packed out and fully booked. So food, the drinks, the experience, the people that you meet are always top tier. So it's not an experience to miss. Unfortunately, it is sold out.
Sure.
It is a sold out experience. But, this just means that you've got to look out for the next one, because we definitely it means it's a demand. We need to do a lot more curated experiences such as these.
And anything for Father's Day next month, perhaps?
Absolutely. We have already started planning Father's Day. So
okay.
It's definitely one to look out for. It's going to be one for the books as well.
All right, Olwethu, thank you so much for joining us this evening. We wish you all the best tomorrow and for everyone to enjoy all the experiences in celebrating Mama Africa, and that we draw from her life experiences and that we certainly pave our way as women in the way that she did with hers.